I'm essentially working for an IOU right now. Me and thousands of federal employees that are deemed essential right now during a government shutdown, working business as usual, except it's a little bit more stressful for some of us. We're basically working for IOUs. Our last paycheck is this week, and it's not even a whole paycheck. It's just through September 30th, at least for my agency. Now, your agency may operate a little differently. I'm just speaking for mine. And although our payday is technically Friday, my bank posts a day early. I bank with USAA, and yes, I know I can get an interest-free loan through them. But I was able to see in like our employee portal my pay check stub for this week. It doesn't even cover the full amount of my mortgage and HOA fee. My HOA fee is already drafted out on like the 3rd or the 4th, and it auto debited money from my savings account to cover that. And my mortgage will auto debit tomorrow, which is also when my paycheck is going to deposit as well. It's that paycheck is gone. It's done. It's already gone. Like I've said in previous videos, I do have savings. I am good if I trim my expenses to the bare minimum for 3 months. But not everybody can do that. And not everybody can live in fear and not spend money on things that they want or things that they need or things that will improve their lives. I've received so many comments in one of the videos I posted about this situation. Many helpful, many in solidarity, many sending love, but also many that just, it's like y'all are not, it's like, have we forgotten empathy? Have we forgotten what it is to be human? Have we forgotten how to put ourselves in someone else's shoes? Like me, for example, I do have savings, but I do also have coworkers that don't. I do have coworkers that I listened to in the break room today who have already called their banks. We were issued letters saying that this is happening, but their banks have said, well, yes, we can stop the auto debit. If you're more than 30 days late, we're still going to turn you into the credit reporting bureaus. You're still going to get docked for that. Like, we don't care. So many of these comments have just been like, well, you're going to get paid back, right? Are you good with working for an IOU? How many videos have we seen on this app saying that the majority of Americans are literally one missed paycheck away from homelessness? How many times have we seen that in a video on this app? Do you think government employees are exempt? Then there's these comments in here that make it sound like all government employees are just like hanging out on yachts and like, going to work and like smoking cigarettes all day. Like, oh, we're going to trim the fat. Like, I mean, like, did you guys not want people to process your Social Security or disability claims, your VA, your veterans disability claims? Did we not want anybody answering the phone at the IRS, processing your tax returns? Do we not want people at the state parks that are maintaining these parks so that you can go see our nation's actual treasures with your family on 3-day weekends? I mean, this is just some of the potential government jobs that we're talking about. Some of them. There's a lot of agencies that are doing good work that does impact you. This is fact. We are not overpaid. And in fact, in many cities, we are severely underpaid when compared to the public sector of what it is we are doing. And if you are a GS5, a GS6, a GS7, and especially if you're a single parent household or just a single person in general, you are not earning enough money to pay your rent, to pay or mortgage, to pay your car note, to pay your student loans, to pay childcare, to pay gas. You're already scraping by. And these flippant comments of like, oh, you don't have say like this happened to you back in 2018/2019, like this is why you need to keep savings on hand. Have we also not been watching the videos of how like people are having to charge groceries? You think they've got 12 grand sitting in savings? You think they have the ability to put 12 grand in savings? What makes you think that's a possibility in this economy? If you don't understand how much we're getting paid and you don't understand what someone's personal expenses are, maybe just be there. Just listen. Just support silently if you must. Send love. Send gratitude for the work that we do. A lot of us are doing work that benefit the American people. We've been doing it for decades, some of us. We've enjoyed this work. This other idea that we should just get new jobs. Well, what if we like our jobs? What if we like doing what we do? What if we really like our coworkers? What if we have really good management staff? What if what we do makes us feel important? What if we don't believe that there's anything better for us to do with our day as far as work goes out there? Many of us that have been with the agency that we are with are getting a decent salary. If you've been with your agency for like 8 or 9, 10 years or more, you likely are getting a good paycheck. And leaving and starting at the bottom somewhere else, that's not an option. Some of us, like myself, I'm 4.5 years away from being vested into the retirement system. Now, that doesn't mean I can pull in 4.5 years, but I can stop working at 20 years. And when I age into a retirement age, at least I'll have that retirement, hopefully, available to me. Why would I go get a new job 4.5 years away from that? There's, a need to be practical in times like this. You can't be reactive and just up and quit your job because, every 5 years or so, the government shuts down and we have to work on an IOU. That being said, it is stressful. It is stressful. It's not fun. I'll be okay, but it's also not fun watching people I care about who are not as in a good a shape as I am stress about this. And never mind the fact that there are costs associated with this for some people. If people have to charge things with a 22% APR on a credit card, and they're not able to pay that credit card for a month or 2 or even 3 months potentially, there's interest they're paying because their government shut down. If you have your money in a high interest savings account and you got to pull it out, that's money you're not going to be making. And maybe it's not a lot, but it shouldn't be any. If you do have to take a hit on your credit report, and let's say your car breaks down in 4 months and you got to go buy a new car or buy a house, if that is something that is even possible for you, it's probable that you might have a higher interest rate, which costs you. These loans, if you can't just get a quick no interest loan because your bank doesn't do that, you don't have a history with a bank that does that, who has your last couple federal paid checks in their systems, and you don't have a direct deposit already set up, you may have to take out a loan with an interest rate on it. That will cost you. This should not cost us anything. We are federal employees. This is not fair. Again, this video is in solidarity. This is not a bipartisan. It cut me off for some reason. But this is all to say, this is just a in solidarity video. We don't need to tear each other apart in the comment section. I don't give a shit, red versus blue. This is government employee zone. Down in the comments, let's show some love. That's all I got for this one.